Here in the emotions, I see that with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. First of all, I believe, because here we're talking about a couple, about a relationship, about most probably two persons, and in your emotions, you feel like this person is somehow immature. You're being kind of rational about it as well, because you're planning your strategies, you're inputting your own positions, and you took some time off. So you took some time off. I believe that you're expecting something, and now you might feel, or you will feel like you have lost something very important to you. Hello Pisces, welcome to Empress KDC. My name is Karina Cadice. I'm a spiritual tarot guide, and I'll be guiding you through the energies in your upcoming 30 days. This message could resonate with you, but if it doesn't, kindly throw it out to the universe and let another friend catch it. And in case you want a private reading only on your energy, my contact is right here in the description of this video and in the description of my channel. So Pisces, let's see what's going to be the energy in your upcoming 30 days. So here I have the Judgment as a general energy, which tells me about an awakening, which tells me about revelations, which tells me about you waking up to a reality, to something that's true, where choices need to be made. As an obstacle, there's something that you might be fearing. As an advice, close this cycle. Close the cycle with a golden key and progress up to the next one. Don't let your fears hold you behind. When this awakening comes where you have to make a decision, where you start to understand things, revelations happen, don't let the fear make you stop from closing a cycle and progressing up to the next one. The Judgment. One card only, please. Okay, I'll take that too. So here I have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands with the Judgment. As a general energy, it seems that someone was not really fair to you. This person is very adventurous, is very... And here I have the Two of Wands, which is you progressing, which is you closing the cycle with a golden key. Not fearing the loss or the feeling of loss. Not letting, because here I have the Devil and the Five of Cups, and the Devil tells me about your fears. Fears of losing. Because sometimes when we lose something, we feel like it could be the end of the world. But then sometimes we need to realize that not everything was lost, so that we don't stay manipulated with this thought, so that you don't fear to lose something that you had expectations for, but the expectations were not real. So when we lose it, I know it hurts, but we need to wake up so that this feeling does not control us, so that this feeling does not manipulate our decisions. You had the awakening. The universe is calling you to wake up because you know that there is someone who is not fair to you. You know that you played a battle where someone was not fair. So it's time for you to wake up, close the cycle. The universe awaits you with something better ahead. Let's have some more information how or what is happening with you in the physical world. So it seems that there is some sort of communication movement with the Eight of Wands. Too many cards. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. So here I see that there is a communication. Here I have the Knight of Wands. Some opportunity, the Four of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Alright, so let's see, some sort of communication that you have been expecting and you have been intuiting about. Something that you have been fighting for, something that you were expecting. And this is going to help you, and you know that this is going to help you with nourishing your finance, nourishing your family, everything that you have accomplished and you have physically so far. But it seems that someone has brought you and shook your feelings, someone who you might feel passionate about, someone who has fire, and someone who came to transform things and shake your life down by bringing some sort of opportunity that you might not be really satisfied with right now. Usually that opportunity means that the universe is trying to tell us something. And for that, you're rationalizing your thoughts about it. Let's see the area of the mind. What are you thinking? What's going on? Seven of Wands. You're standing for your position. You know what you want. You know your standards with the Queen of Wands. You know what's best for you. You know what's best for your family. You know what you have accomplished. And you will take good care of it. It's like you standing for your position with this communication. What else? In the mind of the Pisces. Four of Swords. And you'll rest. You'll take a break. To heal from this loss. By letting go. And focusing on your financial stability, focusing to grow your own business, your own work, your own job, expanding it. By being resistant about it, by standing for your position. Here I have the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles tells me that it's Pentacles, it's money, it's work, it's job, it's uh, expanding your finance. And for that, many times he tries to avoid his feelings, or somehow they try to work so that they don't feel the pain of the loss that they're having. Because this loss meant by you letting go of someone you're passionate about. So here I see that you're standing for your position. You're going to meditate about it. You're going to heal yourself. What do we have in the emotional area for Pisces? So Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. Seems that there is someone very rational here in the emotions. And you feel like there is someone who's a bit immature with his actions. Too excited and too immature somehow. What else do we have for the emotions? Here I have for some that it's like first of all, the first message that I have for some, maybe not for all of you, but it seems like you have the feeling like you lost a Queen of Pentacles. You have the feeling like you lost something that you're nourishing, and you had something about family, something that you're nourishing, something that you were taking care of for so long, facing all the battles, but now you feel like you have lost it. But here, in the emotions, it's like you're waiting. You're still waiting for this. Waiting for Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, emotional blockage about some sort of partnership. And if you don't have a partner, or if we're not talking about partner, it could be as well a mental blockage about you loving yourself, even. To close a cycle, ending a cycle, the world. So, here in the emotions, I see that with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords, first of all, I believe, because here we're talking about a couple, about a relationship, about most probably two persons, And in your emotions, you feel like this person is somehow immature. You're being kind of rational about it as well, because you're planning your strategies, you're inputting your own positions, and you took some time off. So you took some time off. I believe that you're expecting something, and now you might feel, or you will feel like you have lost something very important to you, and this something has to do with the physical world, with your finance, with everything that you love, everything that you care about, and you have been nourishing it, but now you're waiting. So because you're waiting, you feel like you lost this, and you're about to give up because you feel like you cannot move if you don't make this decision about this person who shakes your feelings. So here you feel like giving up, but this is a mental blockage. Because here as well, I have the King of Pentacles, which is someone who cares for his finance, for expanding, for growing in the physical world, material world. Someone who cares a lot about his business and his project and his work and is always trying to expand. But it seems that you're unsatisfied with this opportunity, with this relationship, with this partnership. But most of the times, this opportunity that you've always wanted and the universe is now bringing you, but somehow you're only unsatisfied with things how are going, that you cannot even see clearly that opportunity that the universe might be bringing you. And here I see that you will be resistant. You will stand your grounds, yes, with the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. You will stand your grounds. You know what you have been through. You know what you really want. You know your position, and you will make that clear. And you will be resistant, but you will not give up, I believe, because in between these, I have someone who's very determined to close this cycle with you, progressing up to the next one. Someone who's on the way. Maybe it did not happen yet, maybe by the end of the 30 days, but someone is very determined to close and progress up to the next cycle. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the advice that we have here. Again, we have the world ending your reading, and we have here in the first advice, the world, and we have the 2 of Wands. You're looking to go further, progress. The universe awaits you with something better. Make that decision. You need to make the decision first to progress for your next steps. Even if it means that you're losing something, don't let this loss manipulate you, because sometimes we have expectation on things, and that when they don't happen, we feel like we lost everything, but sometimes it wasn't even there. We had expectations on something that sometimes people do break our expectations, but don't let that manipulate you. And look to the rest of the cups that you have. Don't feel like everything is lost, because it's not. Look around you. And don't let that manipulate you. All right, let's see the advice here. Other than close the cycle with the golden key and make that decision to go further. Advice here for Pisces. You have to face it, Pisces. Two of Swords. Sometimes we try to avoid conflicts and we try not to stand for our positions, but that makes us stagnated even in the mind. To a point where we need to make a decision and then equilibrate our thoughts. Too many cards. Equilibrating our thoughts to make the right decision. Five of Swords. Too many cards. One card. What's the advice for Pisces? Communicate. Communication. Eight of Wands. Make the move. What else? By standing your grounds with the Seven of Wands once again. And focusing on everything that you have conquered with the Queen of Pentacles once again. So it's like get out of this mental blockage that you're having. Equilibrate your thoughts. Make a decision by letting go of something that has not been fair to you. Move, do, communicate. Eight of Wands. Stand your grounds. Seven of Wands. Again in your reading. So you can nourish what you have been fighting so hard for, what you have accomplished in this physical world. With your family, with your finance. It's time for you to take care of it. And nourish it by standing your grounds. Alright, so what else do we have here? This was the advice, Pisces, for you. Now I'm going to pick a card from the Oracle on what you should reflect about here on these 30 days. Let's go. What's going to be the message from the universe, Pisces? What's going to be the message for you, Pisces? Sorry. What's going to be the message for you, Pisces? What else could this mean? Am I communicating my needs? I'll read both of them. Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that haven't you communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that you are fearing is not true? What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting? And with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Is there something in your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or there or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Well, Pisces, this was the message for you. If you stayed with me until here, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, notification button, and all of that. Awaken your soul, transform your life with light and love always.